Okay, mini logo update on the board. It is experiencing delamination. Gotta go back to zoomies. Now I experience delams from time to time. However, the last year that I've skated the lithe board, I experienced no delamination whatsoever. So that completely went over my head. I just didn't have to worry about it. Riding a standard wooden board, it suddenly hit me that, oh, there's definitely a chance of delamination. Even with riding traditional decks, I only would experience delamination after a handful of boards. It's just surprising that the first deck that I got after a year of skating the lithe board began to delam. So I'm going back to zoomies and I'm gonna get a replacement. My voice cracked. Just pulled up to Dallas Skate Park. It's cool that they have the aquatic center just across from them. That way they can swim after they're done skating. It'd be so nice. Anyway, let's go. Right when everybody comes is when I have to leave. Where are my keys? I can see that all the flowers are starting to bloom here. All the leaves and the grass are starting to come up and it's starting to show color. That also entails that allergy season is coming up. And luckily, I have yet to experience allergies. I'm surprised because usually it would be within February or March that I experience allergies. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, I normally don't get allergies. Last year was actually my first time getting allergies. And I think it might have been due to the diet manipulation, which I think it is. Now that my body has adapted to the changes, it's able to work optimally now, which is a good sign. But yeah, it was horrible. Every time I would drive in some backcountry road, especially going out for like a bike ride around town or even skateboarding, since flowers here are so abundant and the plant life here is amazing, no doubt that you're gonna get some pollen in you. But I'm guessing now that it is a vitamin deficiency. I think it's B12 or something, some protein that can be found in flaxseed oil. I've been consuming throughout the winter plentiful amount of flaxseed oil. I use it mainly for salads or cooking. So if you're vegan and you're experiencing allergies, try a little bit of flaxseed oil. That might help you with your allergies. Oh, what is this guy doing, man?
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
Where'd you get that from?
You play hockey now, dude? Yeah. There's gonna be a wall board, dude.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah.
Did he sell it to you or he gave it to you?
No, he gave it to me for free. It's dank. I dig it. You got David in the house?
Oh yeah, dude. Hey.
Yeah. With his glasses. Oh, you got the wrist thing
Yeah, I
going?
hurt my wrist. No, Newburgh.
Newburgh. Okay, that's what I thought.
And I landed.
I just sat on a bunch of deer scat. I've been noticing, especially in my neck of the woods, I've noticed a lot of people starting to give up on skateboarding. Then again, I don't know the full story. One thing I've realized over skating for such a long time, the longevity of your skating all really depends on the choices that you make now. If you get good really fast and start hucking yourself off of stuff, it might prevent you from having a prolonged career in skateboarding. Even the connections that you make with other skaters plays a big part on it. You could be way better than most of the pros out there, but if you don't stick your neck out in competitions and such, you're less likely to get noticed. What got me into skateboarding was, first of all, just the mechanics of how a skateboarder moves. The way it's almost like a form of dance, and that really intrigued me. Second of all was friends. Everybody was doing it, and since I'm introverted by nature, I was able to access a whole new set of friends just by riding this piece of wood. Now, although it can be fun to skate with friends, when you're on the process of learning and you don't have very many friends around, it feels as though you just don't want to continue on because there's not a lot pushing you. Perhaps your willpower to keep moving forward with skateboarding is not adequate enough. And I understand that skateboarding can get a little dull at times, which is normal. We all have our ebbs and flows of things. So I do have a few tips on prolonging your enthusiasm when it comes to skateboarding. First of all, don't be afraid to take breaks. Short breaks are good, like say a day or two, or maybe a week even. I know that in my experience, if I take more than a week and a half off, I start losing my tricks. It doesn't feel as natural to me. Second, don't be afraid to ask people for help. Just because, say, you're the best one at the park and you feel like you're not learning anything anymore, or you've reached the max of what you can learn, don't be afraid to ask people because they're there to help you out as well. You can always gain another vantage point. Number 3, go ahead and talk to people. No need to be shy and introverted like I am. Go ahead and talk to people and network with them. As I stated before, not only your skills are needed, but your marketing skills are needed as well. You have to be able to promote your brand, which is you, in order to succeed in what you're trying to do, which is this. And I think this is number 3, but don't be afraid to go out of the norm. You may get ridiculed, but in time it may become a new thing in skateboarding. And remember, skateboarding must evolve. It has to evolve, and it's an art form. It can be taken in multiple directions, and I doubt that anyone in the skating community is gonna hate you, unless you get some douchebag that ends up hating you for no apparent reason. Most likely you're not. I mean, people are gonna look up to you because there's always people out there who have a like-mindedness. This is perfect. This day is perfect because it's nice and cold, but when you get out on the sunlight, it gets nice and hot.
I wish summer was like this all the time.
That's did it. That's did it. Starting to rain. Gotta put the camera away. Bye. Anyway, that ends this video. If you like this episode, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, leave it down in the comment section below. As always, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Julius, and remember to slap that subscribe button as well as that notification bell for my future videos. And if you'd like to contribute further to this channel, go ahead and click the link on the bottom right hand side of this banner. I'll see you guys in the next one. Latest.